Okay, hey guys, alright, this is the start of it. I'm kind of not real happy at the moment because I'm getting a new computer desk. I'm going to be doing quite a few things out here. The alcohol, I've already started taking bottles away. I need to get that out, I need to get the movies out, everything's going to have to get out of here. I'm in the process of trying to find a contractor to do stuff I want out here because I'm doing a facelift basically. But I ordered this computer desk. It's a sit stand one. 2 days ago, they sent me, there was box 1 of 2. They sent me box 1. And I've been in contact with them like, where's the top? Where's the top bit? And it's still in transit. It still might rock up today, but doubtful. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. So, but it will eventually get here and we'll go through the process and I'll show you stuff that I bought that's going to be added to it. What I can open up today though, I rocked up today, I've got a RGB gaming, no, I don't play games, keyboard and mouse, and it's wireless, so hopefully it'll last a while. But we'll have a look at this. I've got other boxes of stuff that's rocked up and I can't do anything with it at this point. Okay, so if we look here, I think I was going to say a drum riser. It's a monitor riser, because I need to put the monitor on this and I'm going to put a sound bar under it. In that box. That's the legs to the bloody, to the desk. Serves me no purpose. This I can open, because this is the, that's the keyboard. And over here, right, I haven't even taken this out yet, but in this is like a clamp thing for the soundbar subwoofer that I want to put underneath the desk. Okay, I already put this together the other day. This is, so this will go under the desk. So it'll be screwed in there for the PC, for the computer to sit here. You can undo this and adjust to make the computer fit. So it'll go underneath the desk, so no more sitting on the desk. These I was able to put together. These are speaker stands with clamps. I was able to use that. I could actually get that to fit on this desk. And I went and bought brand new speakers. I got 2 set of JBLs. Now I did have a unit here that had other stereo equipment and all that on it. I've taken that down, moved my vinyl over there, CDs are over there. They are going to be placed elsewhere, they're just there for now. So I got rid of that. And that stereo gear, I use this stereo gear for, I don't know, I'm having a few drinks and I'm just watching something on the computer. That way I'm not using the big Yamaha over there. I'm using that Yamaha here, so I put all this gear in here. Okay, so that's just where I've put everything. And I did buy another clamp mount. This here, just for the monitor, for the security cameras. So there's a swan thing there, and yeah, but all this is going to be all painted up and fixed up and look pretty. It's going to take a bit of time. What I did out here, that unit that I had against the wall, I actually downsized it, cut it to size, and I put it out here in the carport. I'll show you what I did. So yeah, I basically cut it down, put it down to size, and this is the sound gear that I use out here in the carport. Man, I've had those speakers forever. And the TV's way up there, that's when I'm doing stuff to the car, or, you know, over here, this is the sound bar. This is ready to go in there when I can get that cabinet and put the riser on it and have the sound bar under the riser. And that's the sub there for it. Okay, well, here we go. First things first, let's get this box open. I guess this is the first part of getting the desk together. So I can use it here now. What's the point in waiting? Anyway, let's get this thing open. We'll have a look. I do have one other thing coming on order. I got this long, like, keyboard mouse pad where you flip the thing up, put your phone there, it charges. This thing comes with a mouse pad. I didn't order one with a mouse pad. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh yeah, I know this is like a hand rest that goes on this. What about here? We've got, obviously this is the, because it's wireless, this will be the charging stuff. Charging leads. So that's all that is. Okay. No doubt this will be the mouse. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Be nice when it fires up. That. Okay, let's get this out and have a look. Oh, it's all chrome. This is all chrome. There's a section here, I think it's to hold your phone. If your phone's not in the case, phone's in the case. Card holder, holds pens or something or other. But very nice feel. So I'm gonna have to find the dongle, and we're gonna get this thing plugged in. I had to do a bit of hunting around, and if you get one of these, the dongle that goes in the computer, it's in the mouse. So basically I've got to plug that, cut that out, so it's in the back of the mouse. There it is there. And these instructions, I didn't even read the instructions, I just fiddled around. The writing, it's that small, these glasses aren't even helping. Like, that is crazy. I don't have Superman vision. Okay, well, I'll turn the lights off. I'll plug the dongle in, turn the computer on, and guarantee nothing will happen because I'll be missing something that I've forgotten to do, no doubt. Right, nothing with the mouse yet. Obviously something I haven't done. Okay, so I've just basically got this on like rainbow wave. This thing fires up and you start using it. So that's that there. It shuts down after about 30-40 seconds as long as you don't use it, just so it holds on to battery power. But the main reason I wanted this, considering the other keyboard was way better, it was like a $300 keyboard, the other one, but you can't get a proper mechanical RGB wireless one. It's about as close as I could get. It's alright, it's pretty good, but when I get that desk, there's no drawer underneath what I've got here, so it'll be sitting on the desk, and I didn't want cables running across the desk, so that's why I kind of got this one. Alright, well, I guess we'll move on. This is just me jumping in the future for whenever the top comes to that bloody desk, and then film putting it all together. Oh well, good morning. I had my morning coffee. Now, I checked the messages today. Apparently the top is coming today. Yeah, okay. Let's hope it does. Well, I hope it does anyway. So I thought, okay, well, if it does rock up, that stand for the computer to go under the desk, I already built that. Thought, well, if it does come up, rock up, then maybe I should start putting some things together, because it's going to take long enough as it is. Jesus Christ, they've used a lot of tape. It's going to take long enough for me to put that, like, all this has got to come out. I've got to get rid of this, and then the new desk goes here, and that's going to take long enough as it is. So I thought, well, I'll start putting things together, and yeah, we'll see what we see. So I know that's the side, I guess. All the nibbly bits are on that. What else we got? Similar to the other, that's probably the back brace of it. I don't know, some other piece. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. Alright. Oh look, you can buy all them other products. I don't think so. Okay. Well, let's see how we go about putting this thing together. I'll probably speed it up, and because it'll drive me nuts and I'll start swearing in different languages and stuff. Now I've just got the hassle of this has got to take all this shit off, get this out, and then start assembling. Here comes the dog to help me. What are you going to do, claw through this? This is going to take me all day, I know it. Now let's get started. Well, that was fun, and even though I'm going to set this up, I'm still going to have to break it all down when I eventually get everything out of here. But I want to set it up for now. So let's move this thing over. Open the box and start working on it from upside down. And here we go. Okay, this is the other box that got delivered a few days ago. And I'm like, serves me no bloody purpose without that. Okay, I didn't film it because there was all sorts of language coming out of my mouth. But I attached this to the legs here, but you had to poke the screw through a gap into the hole. So the only way I could do it was I had to use one of those pliers to get in there and then screw it. That tells me maybe I've already done something wrong. But anyway, attaching the feet here, so I'll continue on with this. Do this another, I don't know, 7 times or whatever it is. But yeah, that wasn't fun. It took way too long just to attach one piece. Anyway. Right, I guess I can get this up on its feet now. I realise this is called like a gorilla standing desk. I think the reason it's called a gorilla is because as you're putting this together, you become a fucking gorilla and start wanting to just destroy, smash, kill. Alright, after doing all this, I think it's time I have a little bit of a break. Okay, I'm having a break. I'm gonna make myself a coffee. One of these pod coffees, I really like them. And I'm gonna get this thing started. I'm gonna have a pod coffee and a custard tart, or I call them sluts. Anyway, time for a bit of a break. Have this. We'll get back out. Okay, I'll show you. This really has taken me a very long time. It's getting these little screws in here. I had to put in screws. I'm going to be getting it through these little tiny bloody holes. I kept dropping the screws in there. I got the legs on. It did take a very long time. The cable management thing, I've got to flip it up before I can put that on. Now, the sub and the computer, this is not built for that. So, I hope it's going to work. But I am getting close to the end. I really am getting close to the end, I tell ya. Alright, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Now I've got these screws on here for this mount. What I've done is I took a risk, I put one through, felt underneath, it didn't go through, but I got to use 4 little washers and it's fine. So it'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should have no problems holding the computer. So I got Ryobi Barbie screwdriver drill here, because I don't want nothing too powerful to punch through anything. So I'm just doing this. It does say this is not built for it. It's not like one of those Magnus Pro ones where that's built in. Like those Magnus Pro things, they're like $1,000. Well, this is not going to cost me nowhere near that amount. So I'll do this for this, one on the other side for the sub, flip it up, and I reckon that'll hold and fine. With the amount of screws that's in it, should be alright. Okay, I'm over here doing the one for the sub. So that one's in, it's got 6 screws in it. I thought this was going to be easier, so it looks like it's more difficult. I'll just double check, that's fine, not an issue. Alright, I just had a little bit of help to get this thing flipped up, had to be careful. Now I'm going to plug this thing in, and watch it go up and down. Okay. Okay, there we go. Very quiet. Jesus. Okay, now I'm rather short, so that's too high for me. But perfect level for drinking time. Alright, I'm going to move this over. I might leave this up so I can put the computer on the... Yeah, I know what I'm on about. I've got the cable management things in the back. They just clipped on. I'll show you. It's just these things here. They just snap into that, that's all. To put a power board and so you can power everything up. I'm just glad that I turned it on, and God, I hate wearing these dorky glasses. Glad I turned it on, and well, it rose to the occasion. Now got this. Oh, there's a LED light across the back here, and obviously this here plugs that into your computer. That way it turns on when your computer's on. So, because I thought, where does the LED thing plug in and all that? And obviously that's what that is. So that's what I'm guessing. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to pick the correct size to put that sub up. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to tighten those. Okay, that's the right size. That'll be about the right size of that sub. Okay, I just thought I probably should mount these first to know, so when it goes up and down, it's not going to hit anything. So, I think that might be okay. Okay, I'll wire these back up. These JBLs, man, you should hear these things punch. They punch hard, they punch. You got to double it up with a sub, but the punch out of these things is friggin' insanely crazy. Okay, just putting this thing together. So this is the monitor riser. I had to make this the last thing I did. because once that, it'll have to go, we'll have to get mounted to this thing. Once that happens, getting into where the power is, because all the power boards in there, I've got stuff all in there, which is probably hard to see. I already turned the what's the name on, the back LED lights, so they all flashed up, which I will show you. But hey, get this on and I'm almost there. This is taking me all day. Oh well, what else was I doing today, I suppose, eh? Alright, I got the riser up there, I think that's the middle. Hope so. Oh, I should have dropped the bloody thing down. I'll do that. Do that and get on the riser. Yeah, should not be that there. Now this piece. Get this in the soundbar. The whole point here was to have the soundbar underneath the monitor. So I'm assuming that's what it's gonna do. Just plug her in and I'll just run by Bluetooth. So yeah. Okay, and there we go. We're all complete. We're done. It holds the weight. Well, at this point it does. It looks really nice. I really like it. It looks really nice. Looks good with the lights off too. I'll wake the lights off. Looks like a disco down there. So yeah, I think this has come off really well. It took me all day, but it was worth the do. All right, well that's that. That's my day off. Back to work tomorrow. Something's got to pay for this. All right, now I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. With stuff all over the floor. I still got to put this on actually. Sort of whack the Alexa thing on. Sorry for triggering anyone else. Yeah. I'm very happy with the way this has turned out. It's turned out great. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Next video could be a holiday one. Going away in a couple of weeks. So if you're stuck by this long, thanks. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. And what a headache this was. Thank God the headache. I need to have something to eat. I've hardly eaten today. I need tea. Bye.